It's on.
How much time do we have?
I don't know what you guys say. 10, 15 minutes. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Uh, okay. Who wants to start?
All right, he playing. He
Um,
playing now. He playing. He know he got to start this.
no, no, no. Right now we're doing the topic about aliens. Uh,
Hmm.
for beginner's sake, we are just sharing our opinions, what we think about it. No way or fact, no way or is this these facts what we actually have? Just our common regular conversation that we're gonna have about aliens and everything we know or think we know. So yeah, that's it. Anything you
Yeah.
wanna?
Once again, we are not scientists. We are not specialists. We are not super educated on the subject. Is a conversation between friends, and this is personal belief or opinions. Okay. Um, by the way, interact with us, ask questions, say something, subscribe, give a like, whatever you want. Also ask, not ask questions, give us suggestions, or if somebody really likes it and have something like serious to bring to the table, approach us on the comment section, and you might be able to participate in this argument or conversation. Um, so you want to start with what you believe about aliens, or what you know about aliens, or how you feel about it?
Uh,
Or should I start?
uh, let me go first. Yeah.
Go for it.
Um, Up to now, I have always believed in a certain existence out there. Uh,
Hmm.
of course, I've watched a lot of National Geographic and Discovery Channel, so also a little bit of yeah, grown up with it and the ideas of it, and watching UFO and the signs that they make in the crop fields, or they say that they make. Um, Never actually gotten to see it myself, but yeah, every now and then you might think, okay, is there really life out there? Yes or no? And that's what I think. For me, aliens are. It's basically extraterrestrial life that is more advanced than us, or not. Yeah, in a sense, yes. And that is capable of traveling larger distances than we are able to. Yeah, in at the current state that we are.
Current,
And
yeah, yeah.
yeah, and basically, I yeah, the Roswell incident got me triggered a little bit because that was an incident somewhere in Roswell. I don't know where Roswell is exactly in the United States, but where they found, and that was also, you can say, a conspiracy theory, but it did uh, hit the news, and it traveled yeah, far and wide, to put it like that.
Mm.
Yeah, about that, they said they claimed they had found aliens, and there were files in the U.S., or there was a place in the U.S. Where they were doing research on aliens and how they look like with large eyes, and yeah, that's basically where we have our description from the aliens and the aliens we see nowadays in movies and stuff like that. But yeah, that's for me how I feel, and what my experience has been about aliens so far. And yeah, I do believe that they're out there.
Mm.
Can I can I can I ask you something? Um,
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
so you do believe they came here?
Mm.
Yeah, I do think they still come and visit or observe us from afar.
Are
That's
we that
my.
interesting?
It's like watching a news channel, man. It's like watching television.
Okay. Any other questions, Ed?
No. I'm not gonna challenge you on that. It's
Okay. Well, should I proceed?
okay. I'll go.
I'll go.
You're going.
No, no, he said,
I,
okay, go.
Oh, I thought you said no. I'll go. Okay.
no. I don't care who
No, I mean, I
goes.
think aliens. Like, I have to disagree with the guy, and I don't believe they ever came here. I just think it's just too crazy. The distances are too great. maybe there's something that we really can't break the speed of light, speed barrier, and it's not something that can happen. Roswell, I've seen it. I remember when I was younger, I believed. I don't know what that was.
Why? What happened? What happened?
No, I mean, when I was a little guy, yeah, I believed.
No, but I'm saying, like, what about Roswell? Well, what happened?
No, I mean, because like you said, it was on TV. It was like a big deal. Like I remember they had like specials and all that, and like they were showing the autopsy and all that. Like I don't believe they ever came here. I think we will.
Wait. They televised the autopsy.
No, it came out like in files,
Yeah.
like
Oh, okay.
Wiki, yeah.
No, it was on TV.
My goodness.
No, it was on
It
TV.
wasn't. It was on TV.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the actual process of it?
Yeah.
Or leaked information.
This was like in the 90s. I remember it, like because they were claiming.
Yeah.
And they show you the bodies and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a pretty big deal. And you
We
got
can
actually-
check on the video about that, by the way.
and you
If
got
I'm gonna look up videos for sure.
This was the 90s.
the Roswell incident is
Yeah,
called it.
so it was before the internet and all that, so everybody was watching TV back then, so it was a pretty big deal. What else were you going to watch?
Wait.
Right?
But their bodies are laying there
Yeah.
as they cut them,
Yeah.
check
Yeah.
their blood, all that. Their blood is green or what's up?
It was black and white. It was black and white footage.
Oh,
Footage
okay.
of black and white blood.
I'm over here like, oh, they must have two hearts or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we all.
So.
Yeah.
So. They have this footage. They put it like on national TV, on the news. What's
Yeah.
going on?
Yeah, it was everywhere. It's like a big.
On the news?
It was like a whole special, like you know what I mean. I'm
No,
pretty
but
sure, like,
what I mean is
news
like,
channels-
is it like a History Channel special? Is it in the
I
news?
think
Like,
this was before History Channel, I think. Like this was like
no.
like
I'm
people
just
were
giving you an
just now
example.
getting cable. You know what I mean? It was just cable was just now coming around, and it was like a big deal on TV. Like I'm pretty sure all the major networks they picked it up, and it was like everywhere.
Wow. Okay. I'm interested. You see, this is information that I didn't have.
Yeah, but I mean, me.
And what is it called again?
It's just Roswell, the Roswell alien autopsy.
Roswell incident. Okay, cool. I'm definitely watching that.
But like thinking back, I'm like, I don't know what those things were. I don't know where they got them from. What I was hearing, they were saying it was some Russian type of experiments or something that fell that
Yeah.
and that somehow made it over here. Like who knows where they came from? But I don't believe. I think we will find aliens. We're gonna find them here in the solar system. Whenever they can get some probes, get them over to Europa and dig down into that ocean that's under all that ice. You're gonna find something down there, but it's not gonna be something intelligent or anything like that. And like I said, the H.R. Giger thing, the fact that some people think that these aliens are really entities, like interdimensional entities that are coming into like our dimension. That's what some people are saying. That UFO Tic Tac thing is. Tic Tac. I mean the Tic Tac UFO.
So okay, so you were saying that these are demonic creatures. Like,
Yeah.
when you say demonic, are you talking about like the devil itself, like spiritually demonic,
Yeah.
or
Yeah. That's. I mean, there were some government officials who were saying that. There's this
but
one
I'm
guy,
just making
man.
sure.
There's this one guy. Like I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you this guy.
Okay, but when you say like in Jesus, like Jesus,
Yes, we're talking about Nephilim, those things, whatever they're. I forget.
the
what they're called.
Nephilim.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
Nephilim.
yeah. No, Nephilim were actually giants that are said to that roamed the earth back in the day. Nephilim, actually, I don't know if you guys are aware, but they actually come from the mixture, well, the cross breed or whatever you want to call it, between angels and regular humans, male angels and female humans.
Okay, didn't know that. Good one.
Yeah.
I learned
No,
something
no,
new.
I think there. I mean, that could be it, but there's another one like the Nephilim, like the act. I don't. You might be right, but there's the actual angels, the actual fallen ones themselves, and then they reproduce with the females. I don't know which is
Yes.
called which. You might be right.
So what if you like to know? The
This
story
the guy.
behind this is
This the
that
guy.
God.
I'm gonna show you
Oh,
this
oh,
guy.
okay. Well, real quick, while he does that, it said that God actually sent angels to look over humans, but not to interact. And they fell in love with the female humans, and you know, got them pregnant. Nephilim.
Yeah, I think there's a movie about that as well. Keanu Reeves still plays in it.
You guys see it now?
Look at something as a UAP, unidentified aerial phenomena, as being truly unique. That's instantaneous acceleration, hypersonic velocity, low observability, trans-medium travel, the ability to operate multiple environments or domains, and last but not least, in the vernacular would be anti-gravity. The ability to fly with no wings, control surfaces, no obvious signs of propulsion, even, frankly, not even a cockpit.
See, he's actually giving a breakdown of the Tic Tac UFO thing. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but this is the guy, this Louis Alessandro. This guy, he actually does work at the government. He's got a security clearance. He always talks about that, and he's talking about like what he actually talked to some of those guys in the government who are aware of this and who actually got all this footage of it and what they were saying of it. And a lot of these government officials are saying that it's demonic. I mean, you would have to actually, sit here and go through
Then
all
you
this
have to
footage.
believe in.
I'll
then you have to
I'll
believe
watch
in
the whole
these-
thing.
yeah.
But that's the government saying
Okay.
it,
But Ed, when we had this conversation,
Now, but,
you were telling me that aliens are not real, and I said, "Are you sure?" And you said, "Yeah, not at all real or anything like that."
what I really mean is that I don't think there are some creatures that came from their star system and came all the way over to where we're at. I mean, but
Okay.
they're there. I mean,
Real
those
quick.
Tic Tacs. I mean, I keep calling it Tic Tac, but the Tic Tacs, UFOs, that's real. Like that's there. Like I mean, official.
Okay. Let me ask you a question real quick. Well, okay. Let me just say what I would like
Yeah.
to say real quick, and then go with that. Okay, so we don't go too far. Okay, so I believe in aliens. I believe that is a little naive for people who, to think that in such a one solar system, there's said to be multiple, right?
Yeah.
One solar system is infinitely big, right?
Well, not one.
I think it would be
system,
not.
Solar system,
Yeah.
not, but the universe.
It's not. Yeah. There you go. Universe. There you go. My. So yeah, I think it would be naive for us to think that humans or tigers or whatever is on planet Earth, we are like the chosen one, the only ones to actually have life, right? I think it makes no sense to believe in that way. So with that being said, I believe they are real. Okay, of course that's already obvious, right? But I think, I think a lot of things. Okay, there's a lot of possibilities, but I think it's true because throughout time, we keep hearing people talking about like encounters and stuff like that. And of course, not everybody who says that they encountered them has. And, not everybody who is quiet has not seen something real, weird, just per se. So not everybody who talks, I think it wouldn't be like something easy to talk about because you have like, if you care about your reputation or somebody thinking you crazy, or back then there was no internet. What if somebody just like in a remote area had an encounter or anything like that? Now, when it comes to the demonic thing, I'm not sure, man, because I can see what you mean, but I was watching this thing on Joe Rogan and his podcast. I can't remember the name or the number of the episode I was watching, but there's a guy that actually worked there for the government, and he saw some sketchy things, right? Such as the ones explained in that video. There's no explanation, no current
You
technology
talking
that
about what's
can.
his name? Bob Lazar. You talking about that guy?
I think so.
In this video, I want to analyze.
I believe so. I'm bad with names, so just forgive me for that. But he explained how these things work. You know the radar, right? It goes in a circle and it checks, scans everything around you, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know how long it takes, but he was saying that he went into the spaceship, and in the middle of it there was this device, and it was like pretty much the power source. It's like uh the Avengers it, Iron Man,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that power thing he has there, something similar to that. Okay, I'm making that part up because I wanted to like kind of put an image in your brain.
The arc reactor thing.
Yeah. And he said that once they got it to turn on, it just like levitated. Okay, and one of the pilots actually got in there and moved it, and in the time that it took it to scan, you know how it goes like doo, doo. Well, by the time like they saw the spaceship or this UFO, whatever you want to call it, right in front of them, and it disappeared. And before that thing scanned once again, it was already over the mountains, like miles and miles away. And the time that it took you to like pretty much freaking blink your eyes, you know what I mean? Um, and this is a guy like that's considered to be a serious guy in the scientific community, right? I'm not
There's a
sure
lot
why
of
he would
people
lie.
who kind of they don't really. No one knows. Like, there was no. I don't know.
Yeah, no, and yeah, it's a tough one, man. But why would he put his reputation at risk?
Angel, how is he still alive?
Well, maybe
That's the one
throughout
thing I don't
history,
get,
people
like-
have.
How you still alive?
That is a good question, right? They haven't killed him yet. Well, I don't know.
about Bob Lazar. I don't know, man. I can't make the call. I just don't know.
No, and that's fine. But this is where video number 2 comes in place, right? All these questions that you are asking, I'm gonna try to answer for the next round, right?
Okay.
But also there was a guy who an astronaut. I don't know if you watched this, but he said he spent like I think it was around 90 days in space, and he said that they make them do like exercise and walk around because your body actually like shrinks, your muscles
Yeah.
shrink. Reason for that is that it's not necessary. You don't need muscles. You don't have to carry your weight. You don't have to walk around. You just floating there, pretty much doing nothing. So your body's, you know how that works. Your body tells you, hey, we don't need this. This is just excess of material, right? So it starts shrinking itself. And he said after some time you start looking like bony, like a skeleton, like your body starts consuming itself and mummifying yourself in some type of way, right? While you're still alive. If you live in well, it's known that animals grow depending on their environment. They evolve, right?
Mhm.
For example, giraffe, they don't have to like look for the top of the tree for their food. Then most of the time they don't have to stretch so much.
Yeah.
So throughout the generations, they evolve to be smaller, and that's kind of how that goes. Natural selection too. A lot of things come in play, of course. Well, imagine if you were in a spaceship, because I'm sure even though those things, those spaceships are that quick, it still takes you some time to get from here to there, right? Unless you are using hose, like you know how to actually use them, because we don't, right? But I think that throughout time, your body would consume itself, mummify itself, do what it has to do to fit into your new environment, regardless of what that environment is.
No, I
Okay.
think they said that you would actually die.
Well,
I mean, like
if
if
you,
you stayed in space too long, you would die.
yeah, yeah. But think about this: if each and every human goes individually out to space, some of them are bound to survive. No,
I mean, probably. Yeah, I would say some.
probably. Okay, your chances get better as
Because
that happens,
your
right?
bones deteriorate, and then it says that your bones are what make red blood blood cells, and it's like it's just your whole body just you have less bone mass, and you're not making your bones aren't making the other things that your body needs, and then your whole body starts to slowly kind of shut down. You start to get sick and all other type of stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
They also
And
say
we
the
see that.
fluid starts going to your head too, and your head gets all big.
Yeah. But that's exactly where I'm going with this, dude. Like, if for some reason a civilization, let's say of even humans, were able to survive out there for generations,
Yeah,
what you think they would look like?
but they look like the aliens.
The description of are aliens, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm thinking. I think I mentioned to you guys the other day. Also, like this, it is known that there was a lost civilization. There's something missing, right? Technology that wasn't supposed to be here, and it's here like thousands, millions of years ago. I'm bad with names and numbers, okay? But regardless of what, I just wanted to know, like, what if that's the, like that's a possibility? What if it is a possibility?
Hey Andrew, did you hear about those the long skulls?
Go
No.
Long
on.
long skulls.
Okay.
You heard
Like
about them?
long, like back to the
Yeah,
back, for
yeah.
instance.
You
Hmm.
seen those?
I heard of about them. Was it from Joe Rogan too? Like, I think I came across something like
Oh,
that, but I can't remember quite what it was.
I'll show you real quick before we get off of here, because you start talking and then you just like you gotta tighten up a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna show you this.
It's one of the fragments elongated skulls. This is one that we believe is natural in shape. As I turn it, you will see the complexity
Wait, I don't. Wait,
of
wait.
the design.
Are you?
See all that amazing curvature. Basically, there's a depression here where the two hemispheres would be.
No, I didn't actually see this, but I heard somebody talking about it.
You never seen those,
Mm-mm.
and they DNA tested them and everything. Like it's legit.
Number 44. Discovered in 2012. It has a weight of 2.8 pounds, 25%
Oh,
heavier than the average adult male skull. It has a cranial capacity of 1,500 cubic centimeters, 20% greater than normal. And it is missing a sagittal suture, the southern
what?
coast of Peru, dating back to 1927. It was at this time that archaeologist Julio Teo first excavated or what were these
That little
mysterious
CG.
remains. In 2014, DNA testing was performed on Caracas skull number 44, which rendered surprising results.
Some initial DNA testing has been done, and the results, according to the geneticists, are quite startling. There were certain segments of the DNA that didn't match anything known to be human. What it suggests to me.
Well, there you go. You guys have seen that before. I'm sure.
Never seen that.
No, I never seen that.
Yeah, but they tested them and everything, and they say, well, you heard what they said. So what do you think? You think that's your proof? That's your proof, guys?
I would have to see the whole thing. No, not really.
No, I.
So
They
right
see-
now, right off the cuff, what could be the explanation? What do you think?
Okay,
a
so
form mutation.
Man, that's a lot of mutants, man. That was more than one skull, man. It's a whole bunch of them.
Yeah,
no, but
and
evolution, man. I'm sorry, Nagain.
no. It's. I'm. It's the same point that we're making.
Okay, well, go for it, man. You speak better than I do, I guess.
No. But anyways, yeah, the there are many variables that could be leading to that skull formation that's there and that we found that, but what exactly is, I don't know. How you would call it, if it could be extraterrestrial, it could be, but it's one of the possibilities of all the whole scope of things that could be the cause of having such heads in our earth.
Some of
put it
them
like
tried
that.
to say, like, because there's some African tribes where they would bind the baby's skull and, like, they would make it shaped like that. And they were trying to.
But still, wouldn't it be the same mass though?
Yeah,
Like,
because you would squeeze the head in, so the what
Would
would
be
you call it? The
either
volume,
less or
the volume would be the same, but no, this had like more brain volume, like it was more space.
yeah.
in it.
So that couldn't be the
Yeah.
explanation for
you know, because you seen those tribes
Yeah.
where women put
The
like
long
rings
neck,
of the bones structure, it stays the same.
changes. It
No,
changes.
No, it does. The neck, I think, it does actually grow up because it pushes the shoulders down too, and the neck does
No,
get
no,
longer.
No. Well, it changes, yes,
Yeah, it does change.
but the bones are the same size.
No,
I've seen this.
Well, you
if
saying
you
that-
have
yeah.
their old Greek Olympians, they would throw disc or javelin throwing. They would have the bone structure of one arm would be thicker. The bone structure.
Absolutely.
than the
Yeah,
other
yeah.
arm.
It's the same if you punch a wall every day. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, okay, your body changes. But I saw this thing in History Channel where it shows that it's this that it's being pushed down, not your bones being enlarged.
Oh, okay. No, I get it.
So it says that this is what goes down, and therefore the result is that it looks like you have a longer neck.
So, Andrew, what do you think? Are those your aliens? Is that it?
Okay, so I think it's possible that this is a non-identified like humanoid type of thing.
So you're going with
This-
the mutant
this-
type of.
It's not a mutant. It's just human beings evolved a long time ago, and we branched out, just like chimps or gorillas or anything like that. You want to mention?
I don't know, man.
The reason I believe this is because, okay, did you know there used to be a tribe of like dwarfs, like what you call
Yeah,
the ones
they're
with the
still there. They're still there, pygmies. Yeah, they're still there.
no. The ones
tribe.
I'm talking about, they are extinct.
Pygmies in Africa.
I don't know if it was Africa,
Yeah,
but
it's Africa. They're
the
still there.
ones I'm talking about, no. The ones I'm talking about are extinct. There's a branch of them that are still small, but the ones I'm talking about, I cannot claim anything. Okay, actually, let me back it up. I'm pretty sure that's what I heard or whatever. Okay, I might have that wrong, but
But why do they
That's
have
what
more?
this is-
How do you have more brain power, Angel? They got more brain power.
well,
This doesn't mean that it has more brain. It doesn't mean that it has more brain power. A bigger skull doesn't mean I have more brain power, but
all right, might not.
it can have a bigger brain, or it had a bigger brain. But
but the thing that makes sense in your brain is a certain area. So it just depends. If you don't have a brain to actually analyze what part of the brain actually developed,
Okay.
it's hard to tell
That's all
what
that back
they
part
were
was the thinking part.
capable. Yeah, but the front is the reasoning. So I don't know. Like it just
The density is what makes a brain either more intelligent or more or not. I mean, elephant has a
but
large brain, but
it is also a muscle, right? So the more you use it, the more
brain, yeah,
it grows, right?
yeah,
But just because you have a bigger case doesn't mean what's in there is as solid as today's humans. And also the other thing is that we have gotten comfortable. Okay, we have evolved in a way that that caters comfort and
yeah.
convenience.
We use
Okay,
gloves. We yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah. What if they evolve in a different way? And it's just that simple. We all evolved to fit our environment and what the movement, whatever movement we decided was for us, is what we evolved to do, to follow.
Well, I disagree. I disagree with both of you guys. I don't think it's a mutant. I don't think it's a different just branch of humans. I think something else going on with that one.
So what is it? A chemical plant or something?
No, I think it's like some sort of demonic, some sort of Nephilim, hybrid type of deal. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Okay, it's not a Nephilim because Nephilims are described as giants. Okay, not like giant heads, but
Maybe it
giant
was like other
structures.
kinds. I don't know, man.
No, it
Okay.
would be called something else.
Maybe you had some giant ones. You had ones with like super strength. You had some with like extra brain power. Like I don't know, man.
Nephil Nephilims are supposed to. Somebody wrote down that they feel like crickets compared to the Nephilim's size. So that means you got to be pretty tall. Even though that people back then were a little shorter back in Israel, right? I'm thinking this is like
Okay, you say you believe in the aliens. I show you the skulls right there.
but that doesn't mean they are aliens. I'm not taking out the possibility of it being aliens. I just don't know enough about it for me to be like, yeah, 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 yeah,
Why are you laughing at?
yeah.
No, no, just them skulls. They just I don't know. And
It is very peculiar.
Very
It's, that
suspicious. Yeah.
yeah.
all right, so
I
so
mean,
they're just humans, and there we go. All right, guys.
We exhausted the topic. Anything else? Somebody else with some?
That,
Would you
that's
like to say?
that's a half an hour.
Bigfoot.
That's a good video. That's a good one.
Bigfoot.
Stop it! Stop it! Then you're gonna get me riled up.
You're gonna get Ed over here to come to my house and beat me up.
Bigfoot's not
Thank
really
you,
my
Ed.
thing. I've never been interested in the Bigfoots. I don't know.
I'm not either. It's just funny though.
Nah. And what did you think about it, Ed?